So I'm one of the co-founders of Mojo Bones, the studio that are developing Impact Winter. I'm lead designer on the project, and in terms of what Impact Winter is, it's a survival adventure game, and we're trying to sort of play with the survival genre and turn it on its head a little bit. It really started, our relationship with Bandai Namco started off of the green light. So we got greenlit in 3 days, which was very fast, very successful. And we had contact from Namco off the back of that. They were very interested in the project, and then it moved forward from there. In terms of the origins of the actual idea, it started out as a very small prototype. We were interested in you being a leader of a team, and the idea of an NPC or an automated team that would be fending for themselves, with you guiding over them and being the character that would leave and bring back the supplies and look after them. But we were just really interested in a survival game where you had automated characters that you were trying to look after. And then of course we had to think about the world that this would take place in, and we done some research, found out about Impact Winter as a concept, the asteroid and the world being buried, and that was very appealing to us, especially considering post-apocalyptic fiction is normally deserts, and it's normally, you know, Mad Max, Fallout, etc. So this felt very different for us, and that was really how it continued, and that was the kind of formation of the game. Very much inspired by a lot of other post-apocalyptic games, but older games as well, even going back to games like Oregon Trail. Board games, tabletop games have been a big inspiration for us. We've had inspiration from lots of different areas, but yeah, we've kind of, Impact Winter is, there's also a heavy adventure RPG element to the game as well, with the rescue timer, which is another big unique part of the game, and so we've had influence from all different areas really. Yeah, it goes back to that original idea of us having this concept built around a team and being stuck in one location, which is, in our game, is the church. And once we realised that you had to leave this home, we had to start thinking about what the world is. And naturally, as a team, we normally try to do things differently. We didn't want our game to have too much. We didn't want zombies, we didn't want sci-fi, we didn't want to go the traditional post-apocalyptic route with the desert. And naturally we just kind of gravitated towards something very different, and that's kind of what we do. It keeps it exciting for us, so it felt like a natural fit to try and set this post-apocalyptic world in a different setting. No, we're just in the studio working on the game full time. That's our job. So for us to do the survival experience, that was an experience for us as well as all you guys as well. So yeah, we just open the office window to let the cold in. That's our experience of the winter. So the big thing for us is the rescue timer. Normally with survival games, you're trying to survive as long as you possibly can, which, you know, works great for a lot of survival games, but it's been done a lot. So for us, it was interesting to try and turn that on its head. So our game has the rescue timer of 30 days. That's when the rescue is going to be coming. You find out about that at the beginning of the game. And your job really is to try and lower that timer. And that's where the RPG adventure element comes in, because you earn rescue points for pretty much everything you do in the game, keeping the team alive, exploring the world, collecting items, crafting, all those things that you associate with RPGs as well as survival games. And that then in turn is what will lower your rescue timer. So the more you do, the better you are as a leader, the faster you're going to get rescued. So that adds almost like a speedrun element to the survival genre, which is, you know, something quite different. So we have everything from really small locations that you can explore in like 5 or 10 minutes, old gas stations, abandoned diners. We also have multi-tier environments as well, so we have old hospitals, an airport. Obviously we don't want to give too much away, but yeah, it's very much, we've used those distinctive landmarks to try and spread around the map. We tried to think of the most interesting places that you would, you know, want to explore or want to use as landmarks in this kind of environment.